Very good evening to everyone. Welcome to the day 27 Prompt Engineering class, Masterclass. Good evening all, good evening to everyone. Very good evening to everyone. Johar, good evening. Pradeep, good evening. Ramesh, good evening. Manalan, good evening. Manmit, good evening. Pradeep Kumar, good evening. Good evening, sir. Stephens, good evening, sir. Alam Khan, good evening, sir. Venkatesh, good evening. Bobby, good evening. Muktada sir, good evening. Good evening to all. God, good evening. Anji, good evening. Murugeshan, good evening. Very good evening to all. Welcome to day 27 session. Hope my voice is audible. I think it's audible, I'm thinking. Right? Good evening all. Very good evening to everyone. Okay, fine. Mruna, good evening. Sri Krishnan, good evening. Chinnu Vannu, good evening. Bal Kumar, good evening. Pranay Kumar, good evening. Good evening all. Narayan Murthy, good evening. Poonam Nandan, good evening. Neha, good evening. Sundar Pandyan, good evening. Vaishnavi, good evening. Rahul, good evening. Shiva, good evening. Sandeep, good evening. Kamraj Pandyan, good evening, sir. Very good evening to all people. Welcome to the day 27 session. Jitendra, good evening. Okay, good evening. About the attendance link, you will get the message about it. No need to worry about that. And we'll check it off. No problem. Yeah. Good evening to all. Welcome to the day 27 session. Then we will start the session for today. And hope everything is clear. And don't get worried about the attendance. We just keep the message what you are having the regarding about the particular requirements. Then we will follow it. And who are already joined for the internship, no need to worry about the particular videos. So after completion of this master class, you will get daily wise recording sessions for the internship who are joined for the internship. So okay, welcome to the day 27 Prompt Engineering Masterclass. So today we are just creating the customer support bot. So you are having the chatbot conversations. In that particular era, we are trying to discuss about today customer based chatbot. So that is only here we are taking based on the rule based, and here we are using the prompt engineering for this particular purpose. So that is the main motto of our concept. Then you are going through with this particular requirement. So we are at 27 week 4. So definitely in this particular area, before yesterday we have discussed about the API keys, how we are converting in a same manner. Today also we are just going through with the API key along with some particular examples with the LangChain based. So the coding part we have to focus on here because we are having the day-wise applications here. So in a day 27 we are just going through with the customer support based, with LangChain and without LangChain, and you can see with API key, without API key. So like that we can see the particular requirement. Today we are discussing about the API keys, how you are using the API keys, without API keys, and if you are taking the LangChain, and how you are using the LangChain, and everything you can see for today. And like that tomorrow also we can proceed with the same manner. At the end of the time we can use remaining requirements, how we are using for the purpose of these prompt engineering. The main capstone at the day 30 you can see, day 29 and day 28 it will be based on your applications wise we have to select our libraries. So let us start with the day 27 with the customer support bot. So what is the meaning of the customer support bot? We are telling it as a customer support bot. So what is the meaning of the customer support bot? You are searching something in online, okay? So anything you want to search something about your particular requirement, okay, for your personal requirements or for any other type of the requirements, you should have some particular conversation with the online process. That is only you are having different type of online voice assistants, and as well as you are having different type of customer supporting bots. So that may have with the prompt based, and something it's like normal processing when you're taking like the database, it doesn't have any type of generative part. If you're taking the generative part, then it will be like you're just communicating with the human being, you have to think. So that is the difference between normal chatbot and this customer chatbot with the prompt engineering. So these customer chatbot we are having already without prompt engineering based, or without LLM model based, without Gemini based. What is the meaning of that? Means there you can see the output results as your database. It's not possible to gather any type of question to give the answer from the particular question what you're asking exactly. I don't need like that. For example, if I'm asking one question, it's trying to give the answer, that's okay, fine. But I need that particular answer in a own based sentence, not like a copy paste sentence. I need like a better sentence here. That purpose I have to follow here. What you have to follow exactly? So here you have to follow for that purpose. You don't want to think like the sentence is just giving from the database like that. That purpose, this customer support bot, we are just communicating through the models of LLM with the different type of the prompt selection here. That is only we are selecting here the customer support bot, and for that you can use the LangChain, and normally only you can use the transformers, only you can use the OpenAI API. So like that you're having the many options. From that particular options we can see the basic introduction about our concept. So what I have to discuss here, so I just want to tell about the introduction about this customer bot. So what is the meaning of the customer support bot? It will be like related to maybe about some particular product or some particular website or some particular app we can take, right? For example, so you have started on your product. Okay, so you started one your business, and that business may be like, I can think like that is about the Mintra. So I'm taking my business will be example purpose Mintra. So there you can see the conversation is like if they want to give some particular customer support, means what, they are searching for some particular clothes and some particular things what they need in a Mintra, but you have to give some particular information about your details what you are providing, and even sometimes maybe they are struggling with some requirements, then you have to follow up that purpose. What you want to do, you have to follow this particular process by using of the customer bot. Not only this, and you can see any type of options you are selecting. Okay, so just wait a minute. So here you can see if you want to go through with any type of requirements, so here it's providing some particular requirement, you can see. So contact through the WhatsApp or something, means what, the communication all people are taking in different type of the manners. So like that you can see I'm taking here not here I will take in this particular area, or I will take Gemini. So I want to show that particular information how it's working as like a customer support, Gemini. So I am taking here Gemini. So in this particular area you can see, so if you are giving the customer support, so here I just want to follow something. What I want to follow, so I said my requirement of this customer support I am taking here with the process of what I am taking here, rule based, I am just following here. That's why here I am giving, so I need some information. Actually it's about all requirement, but the customer support is about exactly what you are searching for. That may be in some particular app or website, something like that. Here I am taking like I need some information about food items in online apps. Now think your my customer supporter. Okay, so like that you can see, and the same thing I will check with the ChatGPT also. Okay, I'll check with the ChatGPT. Okay, so here also I'll check with both. I'll check. Hello, thanks for reaching me out for the customer support. I understand you are looking for information. The food items available on online delivery apps. I can support to help you there to give the most of the information here. You are having so many of the options like that is trying to give. So okay, so what is the meaning of this one means? So this is about the customer support is nothing but if you open some particular app based on your requirement, the bot conversation will be there definitely. If you are buying anything also something in particular app, definitely they'll give some particular what is that bot conversation. That is about what? A particular bot conversation is about the conversation for the purpose of communicating with the product, not only with the product, with the uh, app. We are having some particular requirements, we are having some essentials, so that is already you are checking in a particular app, that's okay, fine, but you want to just do some communication, you want to communicate, then that purpose we are having online chatbots. So in that particular every website, every app they will provide you. So that purpose simply I'm just asking this question to this, and you just think like a supporter, customer supporter for me, like that it's giving. So like that here also I'm asking, but in real world we have to ask in some particular app, you can see. So it's trying to give like this. Of course, select like a customer support agent, online food app. Can you tell me the kind of the information what you're looking for? So that is about based on okay, I'm giving here KFC. Okay, so based on that particular my requirement, it's trying to give something, right? These information only you will get with some particular conversation, that is only customer support bot, that we are doing with the prompt engineering today. That purpose what you want to do means you have to go through with the basic introduction part. So now we are discussing about the basic introduction part of this customer bot, and here the customer support system will combine here to do this particular information. Today we are using the prompt engineering along with the API integration, along with the LangChain also we are using. So this every requirement we are going here and we are trying to do. Why you want to take this particular information? Why you want to take this particular customer support bot? So what is the meaning of the bot conversation? It's like a chatbot, right? But here I am giving customer chatbot means for one product so many of customers will be there, they want to communicate. That purpose only this need, right? So this is only we are just providing here. Ensure instant responses, 24/7 availability, cost savings, consistent answers, and easy scalability for the business. Means what? To balance the business and to communicate with the human being who are trying to get our product, and you have to ensure that particular people you should give some requirements what they are asking, you are giving through the bot conversation. That is only the customer chatbot. Why you are using means to reduce this type of the they are having some particular requirements like that, so cost savings and want to get some particular answers like that. But why you are just going through with it exactly? Why you want to use this information means here I am just telling here the problem statement will be, so traditional customers service is very low and expensive and inconsistent and limited working hours, leading to the poor user experience. Means what? In a present days normal conversations, human to human conversation want to do means in an online process also it's not possible that much, right? So if you want to do any communication process you want to do, or you want to communicate with a human being with your particular requirements means is not possible directly. Okay, then definitely we'll get some particular type of the problems. To reduce the type of the problems only, our main objective we are giving. So what is the main objective of this information means we have to reduce those particular type of the problems what you are getting exactly for the communicating with some particular product based website or app. That purpose here we are just developing the bot conversation with the integration of the API and LangChain along with the particular requirements to get the better accurate results. Now you can see the system architecture. The system architecture is very important if you want to start anything, okay? So because without system architecture is not possible to get the better designing part and for the customer bot. That purpose I just want to take my customer support based some particular architecture. That purpose I'm using these particular steps. What is the meaning of that? Here the same step. So you have to take the user input. That user input you should connect with your customer support bot. Then based on that you should allocate some particular rules and everything. Then along with these particular information you should connect with the API key. Then it will work along with the LangChain. So we are telling it the word will be LangChain and what will be the LangChain, what is the structure of the LangChain, and why you are using that particular LangChain, everything we can see. Okay, so here you can see the particular system architecture. So I'm just going through the system architecture here. So I just want to take my input, I just want to get my output, but in middle what is going on exactly, so that you are giving through the system architecture exactly. So what I'm doing here, I just want to take my input, I should apply it to the NLP processing, then later it can do the customer support bot with the different type of the rules and based on the LangChain framework, and finally you can connect with the API key also, not only this particular framework what you're using, then you can connect with the API key. Both you can see in the particular results. So now what is the main motto of this concept means, I just want to get the information as like a human being, not like already pre-trained sentences. If I am asking any question, it should try to say the answer as like a human being. That purpose only I am just going to select the type of the prompt and select the type of the LLM models. Otherwise we can use normal chatbot conversations, restricted chatbots only for this particular data only available like that. So but that answers also I need in a better way and in an enhanced way. That purpose I'm just going through with this particular customer bot by using of my prompt engineering. So today we can see the particular task what you are discussing about the customer bot. So that is only our main application, but we are using here LangChain as well as API key. Both we can see and then we can work for the particular requirements. Now you can see the LangChain. So what exactly this LangChain can do means, if you're searching for any requirement, so you have to create some particular frameworks and all, and you can see here. So if you want to go through with some particular frameworks, and in that particular frameworks you are having so many to design the particular based on the requirement, you can design so many of the requirements, right? So that in that particular area we are selecting this particular LangChain. What is the use of this particular LangChain means, because of using this one, then you will take some particular any type of the LLM models. Here also definitely in a background we need LLM models only. Along with the LLM models we are taking our LLM LangChain based framework, and both we are just combining to get the different type of the outputs. So why it can work means, it will work as like a framework here wherever you're searching for the output results using the prompt, and definitely it will work for you, and that purpose we are taking this particular requirement. It's not like a basic word and we are having some particular library for it, the LangChain. How you're having the token based and how you're having the transformer based, like that you're having the library of the LangChain, because it's like one of the type of the framework. These framework we have to use exactly. So these you can design anything along with the background with the LLM models only. So that purpose directly I am just going through with my particular requirement of the coding part. Okay, so now we can see the output results. No need to worry about the attendance link here. By 6:30 after definitely will get the attendance link. Just please go through ahead. Now we will start our application. So here I'll show you application with two type of the requirements. So both the coding will be the same, but we are just making some changes. As per the regular requirements, just we are trying to change something here. That is only I just want to tell here. So here I am just going today with the requirement of my concept. So here what I want to take means, the main thing I will take again definitely here the notepad only. Here you can see the architecture is okay, but the architecture you want to follow as like a designing parts, then definitely you have to follow something, right? So these requirements only I am giving, but here today we are just taking some particular requirement with the bot conversations. Okay, I just want to take this particular requirement with the bot conversation. So here I am just trying to give the bot conversation. Okay, so here I am just giving this information with the bot conversation using prompt engineering. But here we have to go through with the rules based, not role based, rules based. So we have to follow some particular rules, because customer support means we have to give which type of product they are selecting, which type of website they are selecting, based on that we have to give. But here just we are taking oral process based, the customer support based chatbot conversation. That purpose same, the steps we have to follow, but for that purpose here I am just going through with the same steps. You have to install the libraries, importing, and later you have to load your particular models, then later you have to retrain it, then show your input details, then you just give that input details to your model along with your prompt type selection, because whatever you're selecting the prompt, there you have to enter properly. Because of that only it can check in a background with the LLM models. Then later you can convert that information with the process of API key also. Both you can see the informations here itself. So that's why here I'm taking install Grady of LangChain and OpenAI. So what is the meaning of the OpenAI? OpenAI can work for the purpose of the Open API keys, and later you're just taking import Gradio as a GR. So means you're taking the Gradio information to here, and now you can see you're taking rules based responses. This is about what? The database we are taking, the small database we are taking. So if you are asking any question based on that, so it can try to give the answer. So here you are having installation and importing, and here you are just taking the offline prompt logic, means you are taking the offline prompt, how it will work exactly. Offline prompt is nothing but you already pre-trained, just directly you just want to execute the code without any online setups, everything, then you can get. So that is the process, and with the online setups also we are having the next code. I will show you that also. So now first we will go through with the offline setup process. So like that I am just taking here. If you are not getting the answer from the particular database, then definitely it will say I am not sure about it, like that. So coming to the next one, here I just want to take the LangChain based. So here I just want to go with some particular requirement about it. And now for this particular requirement I am creating the customer support bot. So you have imported all requirements, you have created your database. Now you are just going through with the customer bot conversation. You just want to give your input. Whenever you are giving the input, that input you have to check with some, based on the rule based you have to check. Then later you have to check with the LangChain responses. So after completion, you have to go through with the offline process output, and finally you have to go through with the same Gradio user interface you have to use. So here don't get worry about it, importing and rolling and all requirements you're taking. Finally the Gradio interface you're taking to designing a part. So here whatever you're trying to enter, you can enter in a text box. Okay, type your messages, whatever you need. Then later you can click on the button and it can go to our particular defining function. Finally it can try to give the output. If you want to clear the question also, you can clear and you can retry again. Like that option will be there. This is like a small bot conversation of the support bot without any online process setup data. But now this is only for the offline setup. Like that we can select with the all requirements, then you can create your own customer support bots. Now I am trying to execute this one. If you are executing any code, we have to understand whether the installation of the libraries will be completed or importing is doing properly. Then only our concept will start. After that only the concept will start. Otherwise it won't start anything. Okay, now you can see the installation is going on here. After completion of the installation, you can see the output results. So this is about what? The very basic information. Later we can see the little bit advanced one. Compare with this particular information. Okay, you got the link. I just click on link and you will get the user interface. Customer support bot. Here you want to keep the messages. Hi, just click on the enter button. Hello, how can I do for you? Okay. What about you? So is unwanted questions, then it won't say the answer. I'm not sure about it, what about you, could you please rephrase it, means it's trying to say something. Okay, I'm trying to say hello. So you can see, hi there, how can I help you, means what are you trying to give. So this is about what means, what are you trying to ask the question, that data question answer should be there with your database. It's like normal process only, but it's not entire process for the purpose of our particular requirement. Like that you can do the customer support bot, whatever you need. Now what I am doing, the same requirement. Okay, if you want to connect with the API key, so if you want to clear also, you can clear the chat requirement. Okay, so it will be best one. Again, I want to ask any particular question, you can ask, based on that it can give the answer. Okay, these information you want to go through with the API key, then downside you are having the use API key, then you can click on it and just copy this particular information, go to the coding part. After completion of this one, just click on the code button, you'll get empty coding part. Here you can paste it, then later again you can click on the code part. Now you just start to installation. If you're starting the installation in a notebook, please try to give the exclamatory symbol. So the installation is going on. Then later I want to check the coding part for that particular link. So here I'm just giving. So here the API key purpose, we are only selecting our particular link here. Okay, so the installation is completed, then you can click on this one, then it will show here, you can see. So whatever you have done previously, that is also showing here. Okay, so I'm just clicking on this particular thing, then our website will open. Okay, so if you want to clear it, then you can clear it off. This is what, how you are taking your particular information. So with this requirement, the same requirement we can take with extra requirements. Here we didn't use any LLM type of the models here, just normal database you have taken. Here you can see we didn't use any type of LLM model, just normal database you have taken, but you have taken the user interface and whatever you need the requirements you have taken, that's it. But the same process with the particular requirement of the our particular requirement with the LLM and our user interface along with the LangChain and everything we are taking now. So that purpose you can see what you are installing. The installation is very important, right? I said. So that's why this is the first one is about the basic coding part. This coding part I am taking for little bit advanced. That is the basic level of the customer bot. If you want to take little bit advanced, then later let us see this particular requirement how it's going on. In the same manner we are going, but we are having some particular coding part in a different way. So here I am taking Gradio, LangChain, OpenAI, LangChain with the Gradio, and PyTorch I am taking. So these particular libraries I am taking here. After installation of libraries, I am importing some particular libraries. What is that? OS, Gradio, GR and typing list tuple something options. Then later I am importing the remaining libraries also. So what we are installing here? Gradio. OS means operating system path purpose. Gradio means GR. That is about the user interface purpose. These are about for searching of your requirements. Now LangChain based with the LLM requirements we are loading. From the LangChain OpenAI I am selecting the Open Chat OpenAI. The next from the group I am taking chat group. Next LangChain based schema I am taking system message, human message and AI message. So these type of libraries I am loading from the online. Okay, so means what? You have to complete your installation, then only is possible to load like this. So the importing of library is also completed. Now what I want to do, now I am just selecting my particular models what I am selecting. So with the LangChain you have to go through with the framework based, but there definitely you have to go through with the LLM models only, right? So here these models we are selecting GPT-4o mini, GPT-4o 4.1 mini, and these are the OpenAI default models what you are providing. So along with that what I am selecting, group based also I am selecting, means these are one type of models and these are what type of models, because in LLM you are seeing so many type of models, right? GPT, T5, Whisper, and later you can see like T5 model, BERT model, BAT model, okay, and BioBERT, DistillBERT, something, LLMA, Okay, these all are the type of the models what you're taking. Here I am taking GPT models first, that is about the OpenAI default models. Then grow based I am taking LLMA. So in these also I am taking 3 type of the versions. Next, system prompt, which type of requirements means how here you are selecting not only the single prompt. Okay, so you are selecting some particular system prompt, which type of prompt you need. You are helpful for precise and safe of AI assistant and answer any questions for the clarity, and means you're selecting different type of system prompts whatever you need. Along with your LLM models, you are selecting different type of prompts. So here you are starting your building of your LLM model, means here you are taking the LangChain based along with the LLM model you are taking provider and whatever your model and what is your temperature and API key, all requirements you are taking here. So after completion you can see if provider is equal to OpenAI. For example, you are selecting from the LangChain of the model will be OpenAI based, then you have to proceed with this some particular requirements. If you are selecting the Grok, then you have to follow these particular requirements. This is about what you are just building your LLM models, which model you want to select that you are taking. Then later you can see, so to display the output, that purpose you are taking the defining function. Next, generate the reply. If you want to get the reply, for that purpose you are generating. So like that, update the model choices. If you want to change the model again, for example, you are taking the customer bot conversation, you are doing conversation, I don't want this particular model, means you can change the model like that. And later you are having the user interface for this entire information. So you're installing, you're importing, and you are selecting your particular LLM models here itself along with the LangChain. Then later, if you want to change the model later also you can change. That is only there in a coding part. Then later you are going through with the user interface with the different type of options. So here the more user interface will be there, that is because you are having the big code part setup. Now I am executing this code. If you are executing, the installation process will be start, then loading of the models will be start. Later it can start your designing part of the user interface what you have created. So here in a second code, what is my main motto of in second code means, my main motto only the thing, because of the LangChain, I want to select some particular LLM model. I'm having in GPT I'm having 3 and LLMA I'm having 3. So from this entire 6 I want to select whatever I need. With that I want to go through with the customer bot conversation. So that is the big content here. So like that we have to improve day by day with some particular extra applications. Okay. So here it's trying to give the link, just click on the link. It should open your particular website what you're having exactly, user interface. Okay, here you're having C. If you want to do the conversation, first you just go through with the settings first. OpenAI. In a OpenAI, you need the OpenAI, okay fine. Which type of version you need? 3 versions you are having. Which one you need you can select. And temperature, how much you need. So here what is the meaning of the temperature 0.2? That is nothing but if you want to go through with less information but creative of coding normal information, you can go through with less temperature. If you need very creative information, you have to improvise up to 1.5 or 2 only there. So you can improve your temperature how much you need. I am giving 0.9. Here API key, you are having any API key, then you can copy and paste here, then you can proceed. So I am having any API keys, I will provide here that particular API keys. I will try to go through with some particular keys. We'll try with that. Okay, so here I am trying to select this particular information. Here you can see. Okay, here what you want to do, you want to ask any particular question, you can ask, based on that it will give. So it's not connecting with the link, then we have to change the link. Okay, if you want to clear, here also you can clear the chat. So actually I want to click on the send, I didn't do. So if you want to create anything, you can remove it. Okay, so it's not connecting properly, we can recheck it, no problem. Okay, so the only the thing you have to adjust all those things, and here previously you have taken the OpenAI, then you can take LLM models. Connection is out. Okay, so we have to execute again. That's why it's taking the problem with this, because we are having 6 models, right? That's why it's taking like that. Then we have to proceed with the same thing. So but the user interface will be the same. Now execution will be completed, then you can check here. So whatever you need, the details you can select, and based on that you have to give the question, then you should get the answer. If you want to go through with the use API key, and the same manner you can go. Just click on the use API key, and here you'll get some particular that link and installation process, what you want to follow, everything. Just you have to follow that particular requirement in downside. So here you have to copy and paste those details. Okay, again I'll click on that particular link because it's not coming. Okay, so here I want to select my API key here. So I'm just clicking on the API key. So it's taking loading of the time more, but that is the same only. Okay, or however you're taking in the same manner. Upside is normal process. Here we have applied the LangChain along with the LLM model selections with the 2 type of models. Each model you are having again 3 type of things. So like that you can select, and you can go through with the customer bot, whatever you need, the conversation you can do. That's it. That's all for today. Having any doubts, you can keep the message. Day 27 link already provided. Today attendance link, yesterday's attendance link. Actually whenever they are following the giving the attendance link, you have to follow that attendance links here. So that's why we are saying like just please stay in a live session, then you'll get the attendance link, because we already shared the attendance link yesterday also. So maybe it's not possible. So today attendance link we have given already. Just please go through ahead. Having any extra requirements, just please keep the message. I think if you are in a WhatsApp. Yesterday attendance, whether you attended or not yesterday, because every day the attendance will provided only in live session, not in other timings. So after 6:30 something like that we will provide. Definitely you have to follow the same thing. So that's all for today. Having any doubts, please try to keep the message in chat box. Tomorrow we can come up with the next use case with the different type of the designing part, and you can see the different type of output results for tomorrow. So that's all for today. Having any doubts, please try to keep the message. Raja Surinder, thank you. Rohit Kumar, no need to worry, just keep the message. Daily you have to attend, otherwise day before yesterday like that is not possible to share the attendance link. Having any doubts, you are in a WhatsApp means just please keep the message to that, because in a live session only we can provide the attendance link. That will be expire after the live session. So that's why please go through ahead. Yeah, that's all for today. Thank you all people. Having any doubts, please keep the message in chat box. Thank you all. So I will wait for your questions. Just please keep the messages. Based on that we can provide. How we can generate the link? Yeah, actually that is only we have to click on that particular API key option and downside, right? There you have to click, and you are having some installation of the libraries, and downside you are having some particular automatic generated coding part that you have to take, and automatically it can provide the automatic link. Yeah, that's all. Having any doubts, please try to keep the message in chat box. Thank you. Having any doubts, you can keep the message in chat box. I will wait for you, no problem. You have attended the class means definitely you will get the attendance link here, because we already shared the attendance link yesterday in the same time, like 6:30 like that. Just please go through it. Having any doubts, just keep the message in a chat bot. No worry about it. Okay. Yes, customer based we can take the database as over, but only the thing here. So whatever you're taking, you can create your own databases also. But what is the main motto of this prompt engineering means? There we have to gather those information by using of the automatic LLM models. What you're having. How to take links from the Hugging Face. No need to take directly, like whatever you're having some particular names, you're selecting for your coding part of the information to get the LLM models, then you can search for that particular model, T5 or BART, like that you will get so many type of links. I'll show you that. Here you can see, for example, if you are going to the Hugging Face, definitely it will show automatically some particular option. You have to follow that particular option. For example, I am searching for the bird. You can type the bird, then you will get so many of the models. Which model you want to select, then you can select. And if you want to go through with the Google bird based, that is also available, then you can go. That's it. Like that you have to select the models. Having any other doubts, just please keep the message. Otherwise, we'll end up the session. Thank you. That's all for today. Just please wait for the next class, and just please go through ahead, and daily please attend the class. And we are having only the leftover 3 days. So please try to join the class as early as possible. Please up to at least 6:40, 6:50, then you will get the proper attendance and you will go through with that. That's all for today. Thank you. Stay tuned for the next class. Please like, share, comment and share these details to your friends and colleagues who are searching for it.